Welcome back to Potato Peeling Simulator 2021.
This isn't a very good simulation, if that's what it is. Yeah. I thought this was about home ownership.
Well, we do own a castle now, so I mean,
Yes.
sure.
It's a good first home. We got a good deal on it. It's a buyer's market.
So last we left off, we flew to Germany on somebody else's credit card.
Yes. Assumedly,
So here we are.
an assumed to be dead man's credit card.
Yep. I mean, nobody's gonna put a stop on that, so hey, free money.
At least not yet.
Yeah. Oh, and this is also 1993, so that's probably gonna be slow in coming.
Yeah, we didn't even need a dang passport for some reason.
Okay. So, let's take a look around, since we are newly arrived.
The great hall of Schloss Ritter towers around Gabriel. You can imagine the heating bills.
I think in 93,
Come on, dude.
In 93, they're still in marks, aren't they?
Oh yeah, the EU didn't come around till later. But I mean, it's an old castle. You probably got a bunch of fireplaces, so maybe not as bad as you think.
Oh, a fireplace in every room.
A few tapestries
Yep.
hang on the wall. Gabriel isn't sure if they mean something, or if they're just good insulation.
Now you need one of those.
Considering how
You need a few of those good Soviet rugs for your walls for insulation.
so given how sparsely they're spread around, I don't think insulation is kind of what they're going for here.
A few tapestries hang
Yeah,
on.
same thing. What's over here?
A few ancient weapons adorn the hall.
Yeah, one of them's peeling potatoes.
Yoink.
That weapon might be a bit much to carry round.
How about this one?
Ooh. Is it a wiggly dagger?
This dagger.
It is the knife of a Chattanyega. You may take it, Herr Knight. Everything in this castle is yours now.
Ooh,
Sweet.
everything?
Free knife.
Free lion head.
Yoink!
Gabriel wouldn't have much luck moving solid rock.
Damn.
Oh, damn it. Everything else fits in your pocket, come on.
Can you take that salt shaker? At least I assume that's what it is.
At the moment, Gabriel can't think of a need for the salt.
No.
So the answer is not yet.
Oh.
Because obviously he says, as the narrator says, can't think of a reason right now for not taking it. Which, it's an adventure game. You should just be able to pick crap up, whatever.
Look, they gotta lock you
That's
out
how
of
it
taking
works.
the salt for some reason. You just have to sit there and wonder why you can't take salt.
That weapon might be a bit much to carry round.
Oh, come on. I want to carry a spear around. Oh, I suppose we could talk to Goethe here.
How you doing, Gertie?
So, what do you do when you're not puttering around the castle?
Every day I go to Riddersburg to do the daily shopping and visit my friends.
How much
Really?
am I?
Jeez.
How much am I paying you around here?
Have you worked here long?
For the past 4 years, I came here when I was 18.
What's it like in Rittersburg?
It is very peaceful and quiet. I am sure you will find it like a vacation, yeah?
Somehow, I doubt this is going to be a vacation.
Yeah, so long as somebody's not trying to murder me, that's basically a vacation.
Yeah, really.
Ooh, is it always this cold around here?
To tell you the truth, we never have snow in June here, Herr Knight. Even though we are in the Alps, the weather, it is not normal this year.
I like snow and everything, but I don't want to see it in June.
But it's the Alps. Come on.
I don't care.
I hope you brought your elephant.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Of course, we're gonna lead with that. It's a new person.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Wolfgang is the only one who would know about that.
Well, damn.
You know,
How
for
about
somebody who's
the
22, you look
voodoo
an awful lot like my grandmother.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
What murders?
In New Orleans.
Oh, I have not heard of them. I am sorry.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
What can you tell me about
Yes.
New Orleans?
I have never left Germany, Herr Knight. Perhaps someday you will tell me about it.
That day
No,
is today.
I've had to figure it out.
Aw.
I've had to figure it out from everybody else, so no.
Well, you can tell her whatever
You know anything
whatever
about
you want. It's not like she's gonna know you're
We
wrong.
do have snakes here in Germany, but I do not know much about them.
Just lie about everything.
Exactly.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I have never heard of such a day.
This is a productive conversation.
Absolutely, aren't they
Do
always?
you have any idea what Cabri sans Coeur means?
That is not in a language I understand. So sorry.
It's okay, nobody understands French anyway. Yeah, I mean, this is the stuff we're gonna get to, but I'll be damned if I don't ask completely irrelevant questions to everybody I run into.
Exactly.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
That is something Wolfgang would know about, Herr Knight.
Okey
Well,
doke.
clearly you know what she's associated with if you know that Wolfgang would have a knowledge of that.
And do you know anything about a secret voodoo hound fool?
That is something Wolfgang would know about, Herr Knight.
No.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
That is something Wolfgang would know about, Herr Knight.
You don't know anything. Haven't you ever had
Do you
Halloween?
know anything about babies?
That is something Wolfgang would know about, Herr Knight.
Somebody punch her, she's stuck.
Have
I
you
wouldn't
ever
say-
Give her a sharp elbow in the
Dumbala.
ribs.
That is something Wolfgang...
Get it back on track.
I wouldn't say that I'm stuck in a rut. Stuck in a rut. Stuck in a rut. Stuck in a rut.
Well, here's one that she probably would actually know about.
Tell me what you know about Chattanyagas.
As Wolfgang may have told you, Chattanyega means shadow hunter. The Ritter family have always been Chattanyegers. It is a kind of priesthood, though not as restrictive as most.
Ooh.
Gonna leave that alone.
Yeah,
Gonna leave that alone.
at least for the next
Tell me
5
what
minutes.
you know about Chattanyagas.
Each Chattanyega passes on his knowledge to a younger man in the Ritter line when the time is right.
Anything else?
Tell me what you know about Chattanyagas.
I am sure Wolfgang meant for you to take his place someday as Chattanyega.
Tell me what you know about Chattanyagas.
I am sure
Okay, now
Wolfgang...
we're stuck again.
Do you know
Sure.
anything about Rada drums?
Is that some sort of music? I do not know much about music, but I like the Beatles.
Of course.
Well, there you go.
I know what the kids are into nowadays.
Hey, they released a few singles in German. Sleep dick, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's get into the actual stuff here.
Tell me about Wolfgang.
What would you like to know?
List of questions! Woo!
Where
Wenn
do you
ist
think
das
Wolfgang
Nunstück?
went?
Get uns schlossen
I
mal.
don't know, but I have a feeling he has gone off to go be Schattenjäger again. He is too old for such chasing around. His heart is very weak. He has not left this castle for 5 years, and now this.
Dang. That is a
You know
long
he'll be
time to
back.
not leave the
I
castle.
only pray he
Yeah,
will be
really.
back. Before he left, he said Schloss Ritter now belongs to Gabriel. It worried me so to hear him say that. I'm afraid Wolfgang knew he would never return.
You're still smiling about that.
Nope. Click.
What
There
is
we go.
Wolfgang like?
Wolfgang is a truly wise and good man, the best I have ever known. But his life has been so full of disappointments.
Like you,
What
Gabriel.
kind of disappointments?
His only son died in infancy, so there was no one to carry on the family line. And the family's financial troubles have been hard on him. Wolfgang wanted to do so much for the world, but it was all he could do just to hold on to Schloss Ritter. He has not left his mark as he wished to.
That's unfortunate.
What is your relationship with Wolfgang?
Herr Knight, my relationship with your uncle is really none of your business.
Oh my.
You're right, Gerda.
Eh.
I apologize. Forget I asked.
I'm your aunt and I'm younger than you.
Can you show me
Awkward.
Wolfgang's library?
How do you know about his library?
When we talked on the phone, he said he was going to do some research in his library. I thought maybe if I saw what he was researching.
Ah, yeah. A good idea, Herr Knight, but I'm afraid I cannot show you the library. You see, I have never been in it. Only a Chattanyega can enter the library.
I see.
Gotta do few.
Well, we're boned.
You gotta do a few shots of Jaeger before you can stumble into the library.
This is some interesting research on the other end of that, probably.
Yes.
Just tell me anything.
Wolfgang has dedicated his entire life to the role of Chattanyega.
Yeah, we kind of got that already.
Just tell me anything.
He has not had a very happy life, but I have done my best to provide him with a little comfort.
I thought you
Still
weren't
not
going
talking
Just
to.
tell me
You
anything.
weren't going to tell us about
I
your
thought he was the
relationship.
last of the Ritter line until he found out about you.
Just tell me anything.
He knows the history of the Ritter family from many centuries past.
Anything
Just
more?
tell me anything.
Usually it's 4.
He's a good man, a strong man. I am fond of him.
Yeah, we get that impression.
Just tell me anything.
Wolfgang has...
Yep, now we're looping.
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
As you like, Herr Knight.
Tell me something about the Ritter family.
I can tell you what they say in the village, what I heard when I was small. To the villagers, the Ritters are a little, how do you say, tragic, to be pitied. They say that the Ritters were chosen by God to fight evil, but something happened.
But they sucked at
One
their
of them was
jobs.
cursed, and so the Ritters lost the way. They struggle still, but like a lame dog, you see? Without the power or magic they once had.
Ah,
Their little brother.
they got side of a champion. Honestly, I
Tell
was
me
just thinking of
something
like,
about the Ritter
if only they
family.
had the power or
There are
magic of a
legends
dog,
how powerful
they'd be
the
fine.
Ritters was, of some of their mighty deeds, of the richness of the castle, and in turn Rittersburg itself. But at the end of the 17th century, that all changed. Since then, the Ritters and Rittersburg have been in decline.
Anything else?
Tell me something about the Ritter family.
It is a troubled family, Herr Knight. That much I know.
I'm assuming that's probably the end of the line there.
First, he got that
Tell us
role.
more about our
that
depressing family.
He got that role on Three's Company, and it was all downhill from there.
Tell me something
But,
about Schloss Ritter.
Schloss Ritter has stood for many centuries, no one knows how long. It was once the pride of Bavaria, but now it is in disrepair. Wolfgang received offers to open the castle for tourists. He has resisted though, even though the castle is in desperate need of repairs. To him, this ground is sacred.
Just last week, we lost the Pride of Bavaria medal to a pretzel. A shame.
Tell me something about Schloss Ritter.
The castle has many, many rooms and passages, Herr Knight. Most have been closed off and are decaying in the dark and damp. Only a few rooms have been kept up due to the cost.
Didn't Wolfgang mention a library?
There is a library, but I've never been in it. There are places in the castle where only the master is allowed to go.
Well, the master ain't home now, is he?
Well, technically, never mind.
I'm the master, actually, yeah. What am I
Tell me
saying?
something about
This is
Schloss
my castle
Ritter.
now.
Schloss Ritter is the center from which the Chattanyegers have always gone out to battle the forces of evil.
Going out to
Tell me something about
battle the
Schloss
forces of
Ritter.
evil.
Schloss
Don't
Ritter
mind
is
if I
the
am late.
center from
Okay, it's the same message there, so...
Tell me something about yourself.
I was born in Rittersburg, the village below the castle.
Okay.
Tell me something about yourself.
I'm not well traveled, but Wolfgang has been kind and has tutored me in many subjects. It was from him I learned to speak English.
Oh, now
He
I know
must
who
have
to
sensed you
blame.
were coming here tonight, and that you would have need of me.
Tell me something about yourself.
I'm very devoted to my position here, with Wolfgang.
Tell me something about yourself.
I love Rittersburg. No place on earth could be as beautiful.
Tell me something about yourself.
I was born in Rittersburg.
Now we're
Alright, now
looping.
she's
Alright,
looping.
so... Yep, been through everything.
We learned nothing
Go back
useful.
here.
There were no jangly dinglies or nothing.
Oh, no points, at least. But, you know, we've got a couple places we can look.
Yeah,
so...
there was no point to that conversation. You're absolutely right.
Of course not. Well, this is, quite the place.
It's St.
have a
George
look.
getting owned.
Yeah, pretty much. Coincidence that we have a bookshop named after him.
3 panels hang from each side of the chapel. Gabriel cannot determine what their purpose might be. 3 panels hang.
Okay, I can't look at each of them individually.
A magnificent stained glass window depicts the legendary battle between St. George and the dragon. 3 panels hang.
That's going to be the same.
A plain wooden altar occupies the center of the chapel. A cushioned kneeler at the bottom indicates that the altar is a place of prayer. Candles flank the altar on either side. There are pews on both sides of the center aisles.
Somebody should clean that up then.
Perhaps it's an illusion caused by the colored lights from the window. But this chapel gives Gabriel a sense of something truly mystical.
Can we...
Gabriel does not have a reason to kneel at the altar right now.
Of course, that means that we will have some kind of reason to do so later.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, narrator.
Stands to reason.
Let's go upstairs, because that's pretty much the only other place we can go right now. No, up. No, I gotta do it this way. I gotta
Yeah,
go
you gotta go to the
of
bottom of the stairs.
Yes, okay.
Right from the bottom to the top. Wait.
Oh, this is pretty swank.
Yeah, a little ostentatious, I admit.
Well, it is a castle after all.
Yeah, I guess so.
A large display case hangs on the wall. It contains a scroll.
Can I take it?
This scroll looks
Of course I can.
Yoink!
Let's keep looking. What's...
Well, I guess we'll inspect our scroll later.
Yeah. We'll look around the room first.
It's a chamber pot.
Take me back to the 20th century, please.
Oh, why do you keep it on the table?
Can we take that?
Oh god, why? You don't know where that's been, but you can easily suspect.
There's a small pair of grooming scissors on the cabinet.
Can we take those?
Gabriel takes the scissors.
Yoink.
What? Why did she narrate that?
Yeah, good question.
The cabinet holds a few items for personal grooming.
Oh, I think I took all of them already.
A Gothic-style window looks out over an incredible view. Wolfgang's bedroom would hold Gabriel's entire studio 4 times over. Not exactly cozy, but Gabriel could get used to it.
Where's the filth?
Let's see. It's not grimy in here at all. What is that?
The head of a lion stares at Gabriel from above the door.
Hi, I'm a lion.
Near the bed is an elaborate wooden door. The portal said, Nur der Reinste darf passieren. Diesen Herz ist rein wie Glas. Diesen Seele rein wie Führer schreitet Hörner durch Portal.
Okay, then.
Yeah, so have a lot of German thrown at you there. Unlike the poem, it's not really important that you actually know what that means.
I see. I'm assuming it says, library in here, everybody else get out.
Well, I mean, that is where the library is, so that's a very astute observation. Because, you know, I had mentioned before there's nowhere else to go in the castle, so one would assume that indeed the library is behind that door. And as we already mentioned, we have to be a Chattanyega in order to get in there, so this could present a problem.
At the foot of the bed is a small table.
So there's really nothing else for us up here at the moment.
Oh, aren't you gonna look at that scroll?
Well, let's finish the animation first, then we'll look at the scroll. Alright.
That doesn't work.
No, I just want to move over here. Just let me walk. There we go. Alright. Well, let's
This is the
look at everything we took. So,
chamber pot is old, but clean.
Thank God.
how about this?
The Ritter dagger is solid, weighty, and highly polished. The hair clipping scissors are spotless. It looks like Wolfgang uses his scissors as infrequently as Gabriel uses his own.
I think that narration was kind of an afterthought, it
Yeah,
seemed like.
that was done in 2 takes.
The scroll from the display case is very old.
St. George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night. Upon my blood I call thee now, purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road, thy sword I take up for mine own.
Rather dramatic.
Are you gonna have to make a blood sacrifice?
Maybe.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
Now, we have a new topic here.
Ah.
We have the poem from upstairs. Sorry, actually 2, in the chapel panel. So let's ask about the poem first.
There are some words over the locked door in Wolfgang's bedroom. What do they mean?
Nothing at all. Shut your mouth.
Yes. Wolfgang had me translated as part of my English lesson.
And this is why I
In
didn't tell you
English,
guys what it was.
means, only the purest here may pass. He whose heart is pure as glass.
Well, we're screwed.
He whose soul is pure as fire.
Yep,
Through this
screwed.
portal passes higher.
Great. Thanks.
Completely screwed.
So yeah, I didn't need to make my own translation of it this time because the game does it for you.
Hooray!
And of course, this is the one time where it's not really like that necessary because you could probably figure it out pretty quick on your own. I mean, not the meaning of the poem, but like that this is the library, and she said that only Chattanyega can go. You can make the connection yourself.
What can you tell me about those wall panels in the chapel?
The hangings? They describe the Chattanyega initiation ceremony.
Oh. Well then.
Oh no.
We need to join your fancy club.
Tell me about the Chattanyega initiation ceremony.
Each young man of the Ritter line must go through the ceremony when he dedicates himself to be a Chattanyega.
But what does the ceremony do?
I do not
It
know
hurts
him.
a lot.
The only people present are the old Chattanyega and the new. But I think it must be similar to a priest's ordination or a wedding, a ceremony of intent and oath.
You.
Is there a problem, Herr Knight?
You said wedding. I'm okay now.
Yeesh. Well then. Alright, well. We know it describes some kind of ceremony. Now that we actually know what the panels mean, we can actually examine each one individually. Because if you haven't guessed, we need to do the things that are here.
According to Gerda, the panels outline the Chattanyaga's initiation ceremony. The first panel shows hands and water.
Okay, well that's pretty straightforward.
The second panel shows hair and a knife.
Gotta wash
Again,
your hands.
pretty straightforward.
Wash your hands, cut your hair.
Yeah.
The third panel shows a chalice on a table with ocean waves in the background.
Find an ocean. Gotcha.
We're a bit far away from an ocean.
The fourth panel shows a knife and a few drops of blood.
A few really big drops of blood.
Shank somebody, okay.
The fifth panel shows someone kneeling. The sixth panel shows a scroll.
Wash your hands, cut your hair, grab a cup,
Turn the page.
Shank yourself, kneel down, read the page.
We're pretty close. Okay, so obviously we need to go through the steps here. So the first thing we need to do is wash your hands, but we haven't seen any water here. So this is one of those. This is kind of one of those little, really bizarre thinking puzzles that you need to do in a typical Sierra game.
Wash your hands in the potatoes.
So if you kind of look around a little bit,
A Gothic-style window looks out over an incredible view.
and if you also kind of remember, I thought it would tell you here, but I think open, right? If you remember when we arrived,
Outside the window, there's a nice thick ledge covered with snow.
It's-
Only slightly off color. Rather like Gabriel himself.
Gonna wash your hands in the
So-
yellow snow, eh?
Yep, that's what we're gonna do.
Thinking of the first chapel panel, Gabriel washes his hands in the snow.
Yay.
So there's panel 1. So panel 2 was
Cut your hair.
cut your hair. Scissors on me. Snippy snippy.
Thinking of the second chapel panel, Gabriel cuts his hair.
I hate this. There, that's plenty.
Cuts a hair.
Yes. Now the third one is a little bit weird because it has the chalice with the ocean in the background.
So you gotta...
So if I'm remembering correctly, I think I gotta.
Sticking my hands in that cold snow once was enough.
I don't think.
Putting snow in the chamber pot would not do much good.
No, I think,
Okay,
I think you
so-
just have to put it on the table, don't you?
Well, there is another part of that. Again, this is why the ocean is in the background. Because there's a specific property of that with something that we have not been able to pick up yet.
Oh,
That
I
goes
see.
along with that.
I see.
It's-
Yes, because table salt.
Is that a shaker of salt?
Yeah,
I've been searching for
Mind
that.
if I take it?
no.
Thanks.
I lost it when I was in Margaritaville. The damn song can end. Because I cannot stand Jimmy Buffett at all. Absolute garbage.
Parrot head, you are not.
Alright.
Fortunately, Gabriel doesn't need to
No, not-
use the chamber pot on himself at the moment.
Not what I was going for, game. Thank you.
Thinking of the third panel,
The what
Gabriel
panel?
puts the chamber pot on the altar.
Well, it is a chamber pot, so...
And now we need...
You need to salt up that chamber pot. I don't like where this is going.
Gabriel knows the salt is important, but it doesn't seem right to put it on the altar in the shaker.
You gotta...
Oh, in the chamber pot.
Thinking of the third panel,
Apparently it's just a
Gabriel
pixel
pours
off.
the contents of the salt shaker into the chamber pot.
Apparently I'm just like a pixel off. Okay, so step 4. Make her open the box. Oh wait, no, sorry.
Time to stab myself.
That's 3, but
Thinking of the fourth panel, Gabriel holds his arm over the chamber pot and nicks it with the dagger.
Oops, nearly hit an artery.
Nice job, jackass.
Thinking of the fifth panel, Gabriel kneels at the altar.
oh, you gotta do it like the painting. Come on, man.
Yeah, where's your... Get that knife out. Go grab one of them spears.
And then the last step, we've actually already done, but
Thinking of the sixth panel,
we gotta do it here.
Gabriel reads the scroll.
St. George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night, upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road. Thy sword I take up for mine own.
It worked. Something's happening.
Someone turned on a vacuum?
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. I was just vacuuming. I did not know you were in here.
Oh, that's all right. I've done about all I can do in here anyway. I give up.
You look tired, Herr Knight. Why don't you go to bed?
Sure, why not?
I will clean everything up. You need not worry.
I can't believe I cut my hair for nothing.
Also, slice your arm open.
Yeah, that's...
You
the
poured...
hair is obviously more important.
And you poured wound in the salt? Wait.
I think you got that backwards.
Rawr. Yeah.
Your soul smells, Gabriel Knight. You seek to be Chattanyega.
I got nothing else to do.
I do.
You must first burn away the past. How much sin do you have to burn?
That's good that Jim Cummings got some other work in this game.
How much fire you got, buddy?
You have used people all your life. Never committed to anything. Turn back now, and I will forget that you asked for this.
No!
There are only 2 things that redeem you. First, that you have bitter blood in your veins. Second, that 3 women have loved you purely.
Ooh.
Ask to start on the path, so shall. But you will not be a Chattanyega until you have earned it.
How?
I cannot show the path,
Don't ask me, you jerk.
but I can tell you that you will have to let go of the greater part of yourself, Gabriel Knight.
No problem.
Yes. Now you asked for purification. You shall have it.
You're gonna set me on fire, aren't you?
Probably. Seems likely.
Oh, no!
As we fall out of character yet again.
Blah, I'm on fire! Ooh. And he turned into a carrot.
Trippy things happen when you're in Germany, apparently.
Maybe it's just blood loss.
I guess.
Inside a hidden
Ralph,
chamber
we gotta
where
phone you in.
I know I'm sorry. I'm in LA right now. Inside a hidden chamber where I had no right to be. I found the wheel at last. What could it be? The wheel found me. Wow.
Oh, sweet. So we're going on a game show.
Yeah, sure, why not? Come on down.
No, does Germany have Wheel of Fortune?
Come on down for the price that's $1 million. Have it by next week or I'll kill you.
So all over.
Hey,
Well,
somebody left
there's a thing.
Somebody left a goldfish on your bedside.
Let's get the thing. And if you were paying it any attention at all, you could probably guess what said thing is.
The large brass key is ornately shaped and must weigh a pound at least.
That is a big key.
It is. It's a big honking thing for a big honking door.
It fits.
Well, here we are.
This place is only slightly less deserted than the bookstore.
Let's take a look.
Just by glancing at the spines, Gabriel can tell that this is one of the most priceless private collections he's ever seen.
I can't wait
Talk
to...
about a bibliophile Shangri-La.
Can't wait to sell all of them.
Yep, can't wait to stock the shelves with this crap.
Alright, so we have some research to do. So we've got to figure out where on earth Wolfgang has gone. Now we have a lead, because we have the note from Hartridge that talk about Benin. But we have to find something on Benin. Or is it Benin? Benin, probably.
Benign?
These shelves contain books and documents
Not quite.
about
Aw.
the Ritter family. Journals, diaries, record books, deeds. Something to peruse extensively when Gabriel has more time. These shelves,
Same thing.
something to peruse. These shelves contain history books. Gabriel peruses the titles with interest, but nothing jumps out at him.
Not there.
These shelves,
Still more documents.
these shelves,
History books, no.
these shelves contain books on religions of all kinds. Gabriel peruses the titles with interest, but nothing jumps out at him.
Not here. Anything on the bottom?
These shelves
Science
contain
books.
science
Ooh.
books. Gabriel looks at the titles curiously, but they're all a bit too technical for his taste.
So not there. How about the next shelf?
This part of the library contains books on the occult, necromancy, witchcraft, demonology, lycanthropes. Research material any good Chattanyega needs, Gabriel supposes.
How about down here?
These shelves
Aha.
display books on geography. A title catches Gabriel's eye. People's Republic of Benin by Lowell Cali.
There's our book. Give me that book.
Gabriel pulls out the book entitled People's Republic of Benin and scans through it. The People's Republic of Benin is an area of rich and diverse cultures and a proud heritage. Before slaving devastated many tribes, this area was populated by some of the oddest, fiercest, and most powerful tribes in tribal Africa. The Fans,
Hey.
the Dahomis, and the terrible
The
Agri. The
homies.
book, The
Yes,
Primal One,
that was a
by
better joke
John
that I
Root,
covered up with my
provides
stupid joke.
insight into these fascinating cultures.
Ah, the primal one. So that is the next one we were looking for.
The homies tribe, who are forever immortalized in vending machines across the globe.
There are books on sociology in this part of the library. Gabriel recognizes
Aha.
a title, The Primal Ones, by John Root.
Give me that book.
Gabriel takes down the primal ones and opens it. In contrast with the peaceful nomadic tribes of northern Africa, certain tribes of the southwest were vicious and xenophobic. This part of Africa is called the Red Basin area because of the vast amount of bloodshed that's occurred there over the centuries. In this one area of Africa existed in a perpetual state of war and raiding, some of the most powerful and efficient fighters the world has ever seen. Why did this region inspire such violent behavior? To understand, one must look even further back. See Ancient Roots of Africa by Early Days.
Really?
All right. Yep.
Really?
This is the whole thing.
Really?
Yep.
Early days?
Oh, I thought you. I thought.
These shelves contain history books.
It's puns all the way
Gabriel
down.
recognizes a title, Ancient Roots of Africa by Early Days.
I wasn't paying attention to the authors on the first two, so I don't know if those were puns as well.
Gabriel removes
I actually never caught that
Ancient
before.
Roots of Africa and browses through it. The ferocity of the tribes in the Red Basin region is traceable to their predecessors. In Egyptian time, 4000 to 2000 BC, this region was ruled by powerful sun worshippers. We know a little about this mysterious cult by the remnants of ruins far older and of a culture far more advanced than any that exists in Africa today. See Sun Worshippers by A. Curate.
I thought you were talking about the fact that this is basically the entire gameplay mechanic of researching is hopping from book to book,
I mean, isn't
and we have to
that,
find them ourselves.
isn't
I
that the
think
entire
this
thing
is-
of researching? The occult was in the middle
Yeah, but,
shelf, I
like,
believe.
Yeah, but this is religion, I think, not necessarily cult.
Ah.
I think that was over here.
These shelves contain books on religions of all kinds.
Yep.
A
There we go.
title catches Gabriel's eye. Sun Worshippers by A. Curate.
Ironically, this book is full of mistakes.
Gabriel takes down Sun Worshippers and scans it. One of the earliest religious practices was that of sun worship. The most powerful cults of sun worshippers lived on the continent of Africa. The African sun god was violent and terrible, and so became his worshippers. They practiced a particularly bloody form of ritual sacrifice.
Oh,
The
hooray.
homeland of this ancient cult is still considered a sacred site of power. See Ancient Digs of Africa by Professor
Shards.
Seymour Shards.
They're at least trying for puns, I think. I don't think I remember seeing, but we haven't looked at the bottom of this shelf, so maybe it's down here. I can't think of where where else it would be.
These shelves
Yep,
contain
there we go.
books on archaeology.
Like
Sweet.
dorkyology.
Gabriel recognizes the
Ah.
title, Ancient Digs of Africa by Professor Seymour Shards.
When they're talking about ancient digs of Africa, I thought they were talking about people's houses.
Gabriel takes Ancient Digs of Africa and opens it. The most fascinating archaeological site in Africa is the Great Snake Mound in the People's Republic of Benin, located 50 miles south of the capital in the Red Basin. Like the snake mounds of North America, the origin and meaning of these great mounds remains a mystery, though clearly they were the results of profound and urgent spiritual belief. Unlike other snake mounds, the African example is a double snake mound, a
Oh.
small snake ring within a larger snake
I think we found
ring.
what we're looking for.
The mound is thought to have housed an ancient temple. Although archaeologists have explored the mound site, The interior remains largely unchanged from ancient times. This is partially due to stringent government regulations and partially to local superstitions. The local people regard the mound with fear and will not go near it.
A double snake ring?
Gabriel flips furiously looking for a picture.
Oh my God. It's a wheel within a wheel.
No, it's a snake
Gabriel
within a snake, you
decides to
ass.
hang on to the snake mound book.
All right, well, we found what we're looking for. So let's get the hell out of here.
The archway is not closed. Gabriel
But it shut the door on his way in. That doesn't make any sense.
Meh.
Well, we don't need anything else here.
Guten Morgen, Herr Knight. I'm cooking your Frühstück, a good German breakfast. Please, feel at home.
We got other things to do, like this book. I know where he went.
I found this book in the library. I think it might tell us where Wolfgang went.
I'm gonna need your last week's paycheck for a plane
You think
ticket.
Wolfgang went to Africa?
I know he
Eh,
did.
come on, I got a line of
Then
credit
I shall
that nobody's
make
gonna
you a
ask
plane
about.
trip right now, yeah?
Well, I guess so.
Good, good. My poor Wolfgang. You have money for the plane, yeah?
Of course not.
I know. We can use this credit card.
Terrific. I will go make the call. Then, while we wait, breakfast.
Does that mean I get some coffee now?
No, you get potatoes.
Lots of potatoes. Do 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 do. Oh,
It was a lot quicker that time. Oh God, I'm already here.
phoned you in again.
And then the wheel went round and round. I could not find my way. 12 and 3 and turned the key. I heard the madman say. Jeez, you gotta warn me when these things are coming up. Especially when this madman involved. I'm not armed well enough for this.
Sorry, I totally forgot that. The entire day was looks at books, essentially.
Take a look. It's in a book. The Reading Rain. Blah!
Wheel within a wheel.
You want I stay here, right? It's a long walk back to the city.
Yeah, sure. Wait here, please. Maybe a while, though.
No problem. I could use a nap.
Are you gonna be a while within a while?
Apparently. Alright, well, let's take a walk.
Hey,
Hey, creepy caves.
hey, there's a light switch.
An etched stone is on the wall.
It's got lots of snakies on it.
Snakes. Why
An
did it have to be
etched stone
snakes?
Can I take it?
This stone looks interesting.
Oh God, it's full of
course I can.
snakes.
Why didn't somebody tell me there would be snakes? So this is obnoxious.
Oh.
An etched stone is on the wall.
So there are going to be a lot of these.
Oh God. I take it you're going to have to
Not-
place them in the right places.
Of course I am.
It's stuck.
Well, that one doesn't move, so that's a hint. But We gotta go around the horn and pick up all these
Is
stones.
that a dead guy?
Yeah, that's a dead guy too.
Pick up that dead guy.
I don't think I can pick up the dead guy. I don't think I want to pick up the dead guy. That guy can just stay there.
Try talking to him.
Gabriel has the creeping sensation he's being watched. The mummy does not appear to be capable of speech.
Aw. You're a disgrace to adventure game mummies.
It's not that kind of mummy.
Dead cousin Fred would be very disappointed in you.
Yeah, there's a rod, so let's pick that up.
It's shaped a little like a snake.
Everything's shaped like a snake.
If you look hard enough.
Give me that rock. Let's keep going. And give me that rock. Yeah, ever so exciting, I know.
Time to pick up a lot of rocks.
I think.
The sunken area is part of the wall and does not move.
So there's not one to pick up here.
I want to take the wall.
Give me that. Give me that slab. Nope.
It's stuck.
Let's have a look at it.
An etched stone is on the wall.
You're probably sensing a pattern.
Yeah, I'm noticing a bit of a pattern here.
And I believe I can take you.
Gabriel has the creeping sense.
Well, you can be creeping about that in some other place. I need to make sure I have all these stupid tiles.
And there's mummies in every room. It really brings up the
Mhm.
property value.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And yeah, you can barely see that one. Right, it looks like you're back where we started, correct? That is correct.
You've doomed us to a long animation. Thanks.
Apparently, yep. And walk ourselves all the way back. Because I figured maybe just step outside and not walk all the way back up to the Jeep. Alright. Let's take a peek at our inventory. You can see we got 10 of these things.
Why, they seem to have different numbers of snakes on them.
Those two objects.
Well, wouldn't you know it? And that's kind of our little clue with our poem, is that, you know, we've got basically a clock face to reconfigure.
Oh, joy.
Yep, and we have 2 starters, so we have, I think this was 7?
An etched stone is on the wall.
Yep,
Yep,
that's
so that's
7.
7. So I'm going to need to go this way. At least I'm assuming. I think I'm going the correct order in ascending. So this should be 8
Yeah, it sounds right. 9.
and then 9. Well, I'll find out. Here's 10, or at least it should be 10. 11, and if this one's stuck in place, I've got the right one. Yeah, and there's 12. So we'll just come up here and start with 1.
That's a logical place to start, I suppose.
And I believe you are R1, since it's just one big
The
giant snake.
stone is etched
Yes.
with a peculiar snake design.
So
They're all
you
etched with a peculiar snake design, Tim.
over there. Plop that sucker into place.
It fits.
Well, yeah, they all fit in all of them. There's no clues here, except you gotta deduce that on your own.
Hey, the first
so
puzzle in the
1.
game was a clock, so, you know, stands to reason.
Yep. I think that's you.
Yeah, that definitely is 2.
Some of the more elaborate ones are a little difficult to see without zooming in on them, so just wanted to double check. So that's 2.
Now we gotta find number 3.
Yep, let's look for 3. It looks like you're right there. Let's just double check real quick. Yep. 3. And place. And off to 4. Alright, which one are you? Are you this one? No, you're 6. How about you? They just go in order? No, I just looked at that one. What the hell?
That's 6.
There's 4.
From off in the mound echoes a sound like the scuffle of a shoe.
Just a shoe. One
Yep,
shoe.
just a singular shoe.
Hanging out by itself.
Yep, just shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Alright, so there's 4. And let's dig up 5 here. Nope, not that
That's
one.
Stone
yeah,
is
it's 10.
That's too many.
There's 5.
That's 5, yeah. Gimme, and in you go. And then 6 should be here.
Yep.
That was you. Number 6. I've done it right. I should come across number 7 right here. Which is in the door. Yep. In the door looking thing, at least.
Now number 8.
I believe. No.
those two
No. Look at it first.
That's
No,
9.
that's 9. I think 8 is this one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's 8 of them. Or it's a bunch of turds being flushed.
Don't think we're quite there.
Yeah, we left the chamber pod back in Germany.
That's not really flushing, though.
Yeah. I try not to think about it.
Now, this was 9. Yep.
The stone
No, get in the wall, not on the top of it.
Oh, that's
That is not
11.
you.
the stone
So that's you. So I don't have another choice. In you go.
Gabriel has the creeping sense.
At least I can walk off screen while that's going on. I'll have to wait for the text to finish. And 11.
He has the creeping sense he's being creeped on.
Clearly I've done it correctly.
Yay! Or you got a point for doing it wrong.
No, I don't think that's the case here. Now, this part I'm a little foggy on, but I do know one thing, and that is... There's the entranceway. Here's that door-looking thing. And I'm going to save it.
Oh. This is a part where we can die, eh?
No, not at all. Whatever gave you that idea? And now, if you can see there's a little hole in the middle.
There does not seem to be any place.
Oh, because I'm clicking on the wrong part of it. Clicked on the wrong part of it.
Cloink!
The rod fits into the hole in the stone. Nothing happens.
Shove it in his mouth!
There does
Aw.
not seem to.
I believe... Oh, wait, is that... Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. I think I remember now.
You have to go back to number 1.
No, I have it. I think, if I'm remembering this correctly, and this, like I said, this is why I'm a little foggy on this part. Back in the poem, it says 3. It talks about 3 and 12. I think those are the marks that I have to hit with the rod.
Ah.
I wasn't counting, so I don't know where I am.
An etched stone.
I know there's an etch stone on the wall. I'm at 11.
So move
So I
4.
need to go one more.
Oh.
Well, it needs to, I think I need to hit 3 and 12, I believe. I don't know if it needs to be 3 then 12. I think I just need to get both of them.
From off in the mound echoes a sound like the scuffle of a shoe.
There's that one. If I did this right, when I get to 3, 2, and again, I may not have done it right because I don't really remember that well.
From somewhere off in the mound, Gabriel hears a soft click, then a rumble.
Uh-oh. I have a feeling that did something.
It did.
You got a point for it. Quit complaining.
And if you'll notice, our mummy friends are now
Oh.
going to want to have us for dinner.
That's, special.
Yeah. Alright, I need to, like... I think I need to, like, kite you away from the door. Nope, never mind.
Oh, no. Whoa.
I really don't want to be dead. Can we try that again?
And we'll leave it at that here. For this go-around. Because clearly I didn't quite pull that off as well as I hoped, which I kind of suspected would happen, which is why I saved it. So
You should have stabbed him. You had a stabber.
that unfortunately does not work.
Damn.
You would think so, but anyway, join us next time when I probably will die again.
Yeah, we'll
see this.
We'll have more time to deal with it, though. That's fine.
Yeah, action sequences in an adventure game, a point-and-click adventure game, just always work out so well.
Always.
Always. But join us then, won't you?
Farewell from Floating Skull.